grew up in Chicago. My grandmother raised me. My mother eventually moving us to Florida with my stepdad. In that time, I was being groomed and having to do stuff as a child and exchange my body as forms of getting what I needed, not as opposed to what I wanted as a child. And growing up, we tend to be programmed and we tend to be easily manipulated into thinking this is okay, or this is right, or this is who we're going to be, or this is how life should be. But in reality, nobody really knows who they truly are on a deeper conscious soul level. Our name's not really our name. Time's not really time. Everything is an illusion, and it's all about ascension to a higher power. So instead of using my past as a crutch or an excuse, because a lot of people tend to be like, well, I've been through A, B, and C, such and such and such. Well, that's just how I was raised. Well, that's just how my family is. That's an excuse. Because what are you doing about it? Are you going to continue to live in this victimized state, or are you going to rise above it, sit back and be like, you know what? I was able to make it through it. I was one of God's strongest soldiers, and he allowed me to go through this because there was something that I needed to help somebody in the future that's going to come in contact with me, or it's something that I need to evolve to the next ascension on a spiritual level.
I love it.
Like I said, I've been groomed, I've been held hostage because stepdad owed drugs. I lost a child. My baby would have been born 02/14 of 14. So as you see, I in return am healing on a inner child. I'm trying to go within, because everything you need is already within. Instead of trying to fulfill your life with outside resources, you're never going to be happy. You can have the most money, you can have everything that you truly desire, but you're not going to genuinely be at peace and happy within yourself. Forget everything you've been taught. Who are you really? Yeah, your name is your name, but that's even fake. So who are you? You need to find that out. Go out into nature, because the trees talk. People think I'm crazy. The trees talk. Birds carry information.
Yeah.
Put your feet barefooted in the ground to get back grounding and to come back to self, because we tend to live in technology days where we have that bow over, and if you don't remember, a lot of the stuff that is going on is in our Disney movies. I remember watching a Disney movie where everything's going to be delivered to the house, everything's in a screen, we're all being divided. Wake up. They want to divide us to manipulate and control and place these thoughts in our heads. It's all a game. You need to wake up, remember who you are on a multi-dimensional level. Stop looking at everybody as a competition and just become the best version of yourself on a day-to-day basis. Everybody that you meet has something to teach you or something that they need from you. But instead of us hating on each other and trying to be better than somebody else, or having envy or jealousy or fear, face your fears. Face yourself. It's the scariest thing, but the most rewarding. Lift other people up, because what you speak is magic. Everything that you tell people is a soul tie agreement. Every agreement that you make physically, mentally, and verbally. Cancel all them soul tie attachments. The other day, I said something like, I call back my energy from every source, place, planet, in this lifetime and or next lifetime that I've willingly or unwillingly, consciously or unconsciously given my power away to. Call back your energy, cut those soul tie connections, and be careful who you share your body with, because sex is a sexual energy exchange, and a lot of people are holding on to demons, and you are that source for them to keep thriving and keep living. Be careful with your energy, be selective with your energy. And nobody's gonna love you better than you can love yourself. Nothing of this world can fulfill you and make you feel the way that you need to feel but yourself. Go out in nature, talk to God, pray, meditate, eat healthy, and be mindful what you put in your body. That's all I gotta say. Thank the ground for the resources that it provides, the cleansing of the air, like just the way that it makes you feel. Give gratitude. Thank the universe for everything that it's giving you, everything that it's providing for you, because without this, we wouldn't be here.
Facts. Okay, now
but just standing here right now is just giving me energy. It's like an electronic force that gives me like an bolt. I am an empath, and I'm also a channeler from the angel realm, shall I say. So I get a lot of my digital downloads when I come out here, walk barefoot. I sit or I hug a tree and I put my feet barefoot on the ground. Still your mind. It's all about stilling your mind and going within, because everything, like my business says, everything that you need is already within you. Coming into nature is just taking that blinder off, that veil that we all walk around, the whole mind manipulation of the technology that we're in currently. This is gonna, when you're around trees, why do you think they cut down all these trees to get all these networking towers put up? Because when you're surrounded by nothing but trees, no type of electric force can come through.
I loved it. Yeah.
That's why coming into nature, as you see, I'm in a circle right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's protecting my energy, but I'm also in the middle of trees. Therefore, nothing of a negative source can interrupt me.
Okay. Boom. How does that wind feel? She got her eyes closed. She really focused on it.
I close my eyes because I like to tune into my surroundings.
Your surroundings. What do you feel?
At peace.
At peace.
Relaxed.
Relax.
But it's also about your breathing. Taking those full deep breaths in your nose.
How long should them breaths be?
I'll pull in for 3. So pull in 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3, and then I'll blow out 1, 2, 3. So here's an example. And as you exhale, be loud with it. Push it out. Get all that extra energy off of you, and whatever you got built up, think of it like a ball force of energy. Build all that up, and the more you breathe, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit.
Basically, your feet hold senses or chakras, right? Like I send positive emotions to the brain, or positive energy to the brain. So by simply massaging, applying acupuncture, or using a vibrational tool, right, you can activate them senses and send good energy to the brain. How sensitive are your feet from a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm very sensitive. Like I said, I'm an empath, so I feel everything on a deeper level than most people.
Okay.
Like the heaviness on my legs are like being taken off. Like the chakras on my ankles are being released.
Aha. You want to look through here?
Like you're pulling out anything in the body that isn't a good energy source.
Exactly, at that very moment, right? Okay, now I'm going to start at the bottom, okay? Now, I'm not really pushing on. I'm not applying pressure. I'm just lightly touching it. And the good thing is, since she's highly sensitive, it helps out a whole lot more.
I feel it going up to my solar plexus chakra as well.
Good.
Into the sacral. The heaviness on my shoulders feel like it's
going away?
Yes, I'm like feeling more relaxed. Like a tingly, numbing sensation.
Okay. So on this foot here now. Now I'm not really massaging. I ain't going in with my thumbs. I'm just lightly pressing with my fingers. Now I'm just going.
When you did that, it was like a tingly sensation that went up into the legs in the into the groin area.
Aha, okay. All right, you ready? Here we go. How does that feel?
Well, I have a blocked throat chakra, so it's always feeling like I have a knot in my throat. I no longer feel that right now.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, there you go. Right? That's what I'm doing, pretty much.
My face is becoming more relaxed instead of tight. So my jaw clenching is loosening up.
Are you feeling any hard presses right now?
No, it's all light.
Very light.
like a tingly sensation going up the ears.
Up the ears, here to the side. Yep. Gets to the toes now.
Okay, you know how when you wear like a swim cap?
Yeah.
And then you get out to go take it off, but it's like stuck to the head.
Yeah.
But you pull it off and then you get that feeling of like relief. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Aha.
I feel like 10 pounds lighter.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You should open up a shop for this.
Now I can really dig in deep here. How'd that feel?
My leg just like went limp.
Went limp?
Yeah, like, you know, you use the muscles in your leg and then it just,
yeah.
like, it did one of these and
it gets relaxed all of a sudden, right? Yeah. I can feel the weight. By the way, like I said, I'm not pressing hard. It's a light little.
You're barely like going in at all, but
yeah. You can feel it, huh?
The sensation and the relief that I'm getting just from that
barely even touching it, right?
It's phenomenal. Like I'm like, oh my God, let me try to look up some foot points when I leave here. Even I'm thinking about looking up foot reflexology or whatever.
Yeah. Was you expecting something like this today to happen to you?
No. And it's crazy because before I came here, I had been searching like spiritual retreats.
Spiritual retreats.
Acupuncture and nature therapy.
Nature therapy.
I just couldn't find nothing.
Right.
Because like you said, technology, you look up one thing and it takes you elsewhere.
Facts.
So something just kept growing in my spirit, go out into nature.
Okay.
Go out into nature. And I packed a book bag with a little lunch and all my stuff, and I just came out here and looked at the universe. 1, 2, and 3.
So as you can see, I'm going in a circular motion here.
Oh my goodness.
How did that feel?
Amazing.
Amazing. Wait a second to brush it. There we go.
My whole body is just like.
I'm doing.
You gonna make me go home and get a toothbrush just for that?
Just applying a little bit of pressure here. This is called a light trace foot massage.
I'm getting like a tingly sensation up to like the sides of my face.
Out of your face. See? Simple tools you can use.
And up into like the inner and outer thighs.
The outer thighs? Yeah, so.
So like up into this area, like it comes up here and then it like.
Aha.
Before I came here, I was having a little bit of lower back hip issues.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling that right now.
And guess what? It's coming from a toothbrush, y'all. A toothbrush. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. That's a good thing.
I've never experienced nothing like this. I've done acupuncture before. I've done sound therapy. I've done like, getting out into nature, but with the whole, pressure points lightly the way that you were doing that.
Yeah.
The whole, everything that you
light touch.
Yeah. I've learned a lot from you today.
Oh yeah.
I also feel like a lot like.
You feel what you're learning coming through you, yeah.
Like I could go run a marathon or something. I don't know like run. I feel
well,
like.
Let me get your reaction here.
I feel so like, I don't know, like I just went through a whole body massage.
A whole body massage.
With the hot stones and acupuncture.
Acupuncture.
Yes, I
Good.
feel not as heavy.
Wiggle your toes for me. Get that. There we go.
More revived.
More revived.
And more clear-minded.
Aha!
For sure.
There you go. Well, if you want to look up reflexology, stuff like that, and you'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. But thank you very much. Was it positive?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.